Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited about today's DIY project. We're going to make a beautiful spring wreath that's going to be bright and colorful and absolutely fun. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the different materials that I picked up to create this wreath. Everything is very inexpensive, so hopefully you guys get inspired to recreate it. This pack of eggs is from Dollar Tree, and they have so many different eggs that you can pick from, but of course I just happen to love the speckled eggs, and that's the reason I picked this particular packet up. But you know, it's definitely your choice, and you know your girl loves pink, so I picked up some pink ribbon also from Dollar Tree. But again, that's a personal preference, so you pick up whichever suits you the best. As I mentioned, this is going to be a very colorful wreath, so I happen to have these pipe cleaners already on hand. These are white pipe cleaners, but you can use any color of your choice. It doesn't have to be white. And then in addition to that, depending on how much you want to add to your wreath, that will be how much you're going to want to purchase as far as flowers. I picked up a total of 8 bundles, and I'm going to go ahead and show you here the different ones that I picked up. And then if you wanted to recreate something similar to what I did, maybe perhaps you can go ahead and pick up what I did. If not, of course, as always, you can always recreate it on your own. But I'm so excited for you guys to see the end result, as it turned out amazing. I absolutely love it, and I really hope that you guys do. I think Dollar Tree has stepped up their games with their floral. I think that the florals are just absolutely gorgeous. So they definitely make this particular wreath. And so now the actual wired wreath will work best for this particular project. So that's the one that I'm recommending for you guys to pick up. Now for this, the other part is these bunny ears. Now this is actually from Family Dollar, not from Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree does carry the bunny ears if you don't have a Family Dollar, and that was just $1. And now the star of the show is what I call the bunny butt with his little feet. Is that not the cutest thing ever, you guys? That was $3. Now I'm sorry because I cannot find this anywhere else, but I did notice that this is sold on their website. So if you guys wanted to go to familydollar.com, and you want to recreate this, you can buy it on their website for $3, and maybe consider doing it that way if you don't have a Family Dollar nearby. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you the different tools that you're going to need to go ahead and complete this particular wreath. But I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you so much for all of your love and support. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe, and also make sure to show me some love by hitting that thumbs up. And as always, I want to thank you so much for all of your love. I know that I said that already, but you guys, in this time where everything is so just hard and difficult with what we're going through, I just want to make sure you guys know that I'm here for you. And I hope that this video takes your mind away from, you know, the crazy, and hopefully lets you enjoy a piece of art that I put my heart into. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the project. Thanks, guys. Okay guys, so now that we've gone ahead and taken all of the tags off, basically the wreath is going to be looking like the bunny has jumped through the hoop through all of those flowers. First of all, I'm going to tell you right from the get-go that I create this entire wreath without realizing that the bunny ears were supposed to go the opposite direction. So let me just correct myself right now, because I had to literally take the wreath apart at the very end to fix my oops. So from the get-go, this whole video, you're going to see the bunny ears facing me when they should actually be facing the opposite direction. So big whoops right here. But as you can see, it is super duper easy. Now, the reason I picked up these particular bunny ears is because these bunny ears from Family Dollar, they don't break, they just bend. And so I knew that it was going to be super easy for me to attach them with the pipe cleaners, which is what you see me doing now. Now, obviously, if you needed to cut them and glue them or attach them any other way, you certainly can, but I am showing you how I'm going to go ahead and recreate, or how I'm creating mine. Now, I am not going to actually attach the bunny butt just yet, but the reason for me kind of playing with it is to kind of toy with how the flowers are going to be laid out and how much room needs to be put down where the little legs are going to lay. At the end, you're going to see that it doesn't really matter, because quite honestly, it just ends up working and you can just fill in the blanks, quite honestly. So the reason I wanted to pick up these long ones, they don't come with that many flowers, but I knew that I could just tie them together to the form, to the wreath form, and that it would just fill in so beautifully. So the pipe cleaners, you basically want to cut it into 4 pieces just so that you don't use one long pipe cleaner for this project. And if you want to be proactive, you can cut them up front. I just kind of did them as I went. But this is basically how you're going to attach the flowers to your wire wreath form.
Circles, wondering where to start this long overdue conversation. Why we're falling apart, awake, tossing and turning, one more endless fight. Since I heard you were talking to someone else last night, thank you for making it easy to leave. Thank you for letting me know how I feel. It's the heart that hurts the most, but I'm ready to let go. So now I thank you for making it easy to leave. I can hear myself breathing as I walk out the door, like a house caught on fire. There's no way back to before. Thank you for making it easy to leave. Thank you for
Okay, once you've completed that first row, you are going to go ahead and repeat the exact same steps and do the second row. This time, however, you're going to want to go ahead and do it on the outer part of the wreath form. You're not going to want to do it on the inner part or the middle part. The idea is to fill as much of the wire form as possible. So you're going to go ahead and just play around and make sure that you're covering the areas that aren't already covered by that first layer. So it's the exact same thing, and you're going to repeat that with the second row.
Thank you for making it easy to leave. Thank you for letting me know how I feel.
All right, guys, so next up, you're going to basically try to control the greenery just by tying it down so that it doesn't get all crazy and out of control. All right, guys, so for the next steps, I went ahead and took the bundles of flowers and literally took them apart like you see here, including the leaves. So I'm going to spare you having to see all of it, but this is what you want to do with all of them. So we're going to go ahead and set these aside, and the reason we went ahead and separated them is because these are literally going to be our fillers. So now we're going to go ahead and literally find where we want to stick them and glue them in. Simply as that. You are going to be filling all of the sparse areas so that your wired wreath form is not showing.
By leaving behind what's breaking our hearts, I said, hey, yeah, 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 follow the spark, ain't nothing but a one way.
Once you have taken your time to fill in all of the gaps, it's quite literally going to look so full and so beautiful. It's just going to be pieced together so lovely, and it's just going to look so perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and bring back our little bunny butt, and now we're going to go ahead and decide how we want to place him on our wreath. And all I did was just cut the little ribbon it was already attached to, and all I did was go ahead and tie it to the little bunny ears on the top, tucked in the sides, and then played around with the flowers. And we're going to go ahead and glue his actual feet down so that the bunny doesn't go anywhere. I mean, he is on there nice and perfectly. And now that he's on there, we're going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the flowers in that middle section so that it's completely full. Once we had our flowers to the desired look, I wanted to go ahead and add some more greenery. So I went ahead and added some of the green leaves from the other flowers, meaning the ones that we ended up separating versus the long stringy ones, which we do add those as well, just to add a little bit more different texture and color, and just making it look a little bit more wild and true to him jumping in some field of flowers.
Call it a start by leaving.
All right, guys, now that we have the greenery the way that we like it, we're going to take our eggs, and this is just more filler just to add that Easter pizzazz, that extra little touch. And quite honestly, you can place it anywhere that you see just a little bald spot, or anywhere you want, quite honestly. And that's pretty much what I did. There's no real rhyme or reason. All right, and now that we've got our eggs attached, we're going to go ahead and take our ribbon and we're going to make a super duper simple bow. All I'm doing here is taking the ribbon and I'm going to go ahead and staple it in the middle. I have shown you guys how to do this in the past, but you're basically going to take a total of 3 of these pieces of wired ribbon and you're going to staple them in the middle as you see me doing here. And if you wanted to see a slower version of this, you can actually go to my DIY for St. Patrick's Day to see that. This is actually a much more simplified version of that one. This one is just a very simple bow. But I'm going to go ahead and attach this on the very top of my wreath. Once you attach the bow, you're going to take the extra pipe cleaner and you're going to go ahead and tie it against itself like this, twist it and create a loop. Then you're going to fluff up your actual bow. And what I went ahead and did is I cut fishtails on the end of my actual bows. Now, if you wanted to do this, you definitely can. And if you don't want to do that, then you don't have to. I mean, that's just all depending on if you want to do it or not. Then I took my little white egg and I put it right smack in the center of the bow, which I thought looked so cute. I wanted to add a little bit extra just because I wanted more of the bow to show. I thought that the pink kind of got drowned out with his pants and the ears, even though the funny part is I ended up switching those. You'll see the end result here in just a moment, but I went ahead and added the flower, which I think added so much more to the bow section, and I hope you guys like it. Alright guys, and here is the end result. Isn't it so cute? I absolutely love it. Of course, I fixed the ears so that it's facing the right direction. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed today's DIY. I want to thank you again for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
You gave me butterflies, then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy.